I'm going to give it the seasoned writer treatment. Well, in keeping with the slightly patinaed but very clean goal here, I'm going to do some work on these aluminum cases here. So I've given them a real clean and a good rub with aluminum polish and a cloth and elbow grease, and that's as good as it got. That's not quite going to do it. I don't want these to shine like mirrors. They're not coming off. They're not going on the buffing wheel or that mop, as you Brits say. But all this is going to be cleaned up a little better. And so I'm going to go to my second thing after just your standard elbow grease is some 4-aught steel wool and aluminum polish. And we'll see how that works out. I just want it to be sort of all one color, really. Well, one shade. And then you do your final hand polish, and suddenly, boom, there it is. So the next step is 4-aught steel wool and elbow grease, and see if we can't get these this sort of gray to sort of become one shade. Oh, it looks nice. I can see it already. And it's going to take a while. You got to rub until some heat gets in there, and you got to get into it a little bit. Let's see what we got here. Well, I'll tell you what, it's better, but I think we're going to have to go with some compressed air and a polishing tool. Because that was everything I got. And it is, it's definitely better. I mean, if I didn't have a compressor and a polishing tool, I'd be okay with it. But, and again, I'm not trying to make it mirror polished here. It's still patinaed. But you see that discoloration? I want that to all be, you know, like that. Not like that. Like that. That means I'm going to have to make some noise. All right, I like it. I think the air gun polish will help a lot. move that along. It's kind of one steady color. I have chrome exhaust collars for this bike. Unused, brand new. I've had them for years. And that's the only problem with the exhaust, cosmetically. So I'm gonna smooth that out and I'm gonna spritz it with some rattle can cracker. You know, all done well, correctly done. Cleaned correctly and everything, because it's kind of underneath. Top. And, you know, I'm not trying to make it perfect. I'm just trying to make it way, way better. One of those factory rear sets. And they operate, lest we forget, a 6-speed gearbox. When you're doing a detailing and trying to do a, you know, an in-situ cleanup of the engine, get things like this. And it's a little bit after the fact, but there was all sorts of dust blowing out of there. And it cleaned it up really nice. There's no point to painting this, which is a big project. And that's fine, that looks great. So, you know, in the bathroom scrubbing aisle. So that's what they're for.